welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Astra Militarum versus Tau Empire. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points battle at Astra Militarum versus Tau Empire. Always a classic here. It's good to see these two sides fighting against each other once again. So it's my Tau list running at 2000 points to take on James's Lehman Russ Demolisher list here at 2000 points. So just run through the list here for the Tau. I'll call out the patrons at gold level, get names shouted out in all of our battle reports, and also Patronic dice to use at some critical point during the game. That's Andrew Swan, Bjork the Zog Puncher, Carrie Conkle for the Silent King, Charles Cranford, or Lord Commissar Charles Cranford, Chris Comiskey, Chris Heim, Dave Humphries, Drew Gums, Dylan Moore, Unstoppable, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxwell Knuckles, Nathan Paxton, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Peter Almo, Ray Cross, Samuel Pedineri, Scott Costello, Serg, the artist formerly known as Vij, Travis and Jen, Tyler Schwab, Tyler Summers, and Darren Gardner. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level. At the end of the game, I'll call out the silver level patrons, and you can check out the end credits, the names of all the patrons, including those supporting at bronze. All the proceeds go to help SSWG, where we're filming at the moment. It helps them with their terrain projects, which we can then use in our games, and also helps support the channel as well. We're using this board again because James spent a long time painting up this Forge World terrain here, really liking this board. But just to spice things up a little bit, you can see there's a fallen Imperial Knight in the centre of the table, in the middle of that terrain, and we've just merged it in nicely with the terrain. But this will be the last time we play on this board before we pack it down, but really wanted to play another game. So we'll fight across this urban cityscape once again. So for the Tau, it is Tau Sept that I'm running, so that grants the useful reroll. And then the structure is a battalion, so nice and friendly on command points. HQ choices, running Long Strike, it's the character, Hammerhead a gunship, 2 smart missile systems for him, and then the 2 Seeker missiles being taken, and then the Hammerhead railgun being taken. Cadre Fireblade. Across here, he's got the Orphu's Lantern, which will give him the 6 marker light shots as opposed to 1. And then the third HQ choice is Commander Ghost Tide here in the Enforcer battlesuit, taking the 4 fusion blasters for him. Precision of the Hunter, reroll hits and wounds for him is the Warlord trait, and the solid image projection unit. So the first failed save is damage 0 for him, just represented by this little white drone across here. Troops choices being taken, 3 units of infantry, so 1 squad of breachers, squad of 10, no upgrades, and then with the fire warriors, just need to add those in. Those drones are going to represent marker drones, marker drone on each of those squads, but 2 squads of 10 of those. That's strike teams. Then on to elites. I've got one of the Forge World Hazard battle suits here, taking the fusion option for that one. 2 marker drones being taken for that as well. Fusion Cascades they're called, taking 2 of those. Then regular crisis battle suits, a squad of 3. All taking shield generators. There's Iridium battlesuit being taken in there as well. 2 marker drones, 2 shield drones being taken in with that squad. And then the loadout for those is Cyclic Iron Blaster, Fusion Blaster and Plasma Rifle for all 3 of those models. Taking a Ghost Keel as well with the Fusion Collider. And then 2 Fusion Blasters for him as well. 2 Stealth Drones being taken. And then for heavy support, Hammerhead number 2, same loadout and configuration as Long Strike, the pair of them to work together. Then taking the Riptide, I've kept that out of the Tau list for so long, but it's starting to make an appearance now. Taking the Iron Accelerator being taken for that. Double Fusion Blaster being taken also. And then Early Warning Override, a Velocity Tracker being taken for upgrades on that model. Yes, Counter-Fire Defense System is the third upgrade for that. Then taking Broadsides, squad of 2 of those being taken. 3 marker drones and 1 shield drone being taken for that squad. And then Advanced Targeting System being taken, the High Yield Missile Pods and Smart Missile Systems, and 1 Seeker Missile for each of those as well. That is the list here for the Tau. It boasts some anti-tank firepower, which will prove mightily useful against James's quadruple Liam Russ demolishers. Can the tower overwhelm the Astra Militarum? Both sides boast decent firepower for sure. Don't expect too much close combat. This will be a shooting match between these two sides. We'll go now and see what James has for his guard list. Alright, so 2,000 points of Astra Militarum to take on the tower. We'll let James run through his list.
Right, this is the 2,000 points of Astra Militarum. Hoorah! So it is a single battalion detachment. I do have 6 command points, but I've already spent 3. So we have the commander who is in charge today. He is Captain James Ashfield, who's represented in this detachment in this particular episode. So he is equipped with a plasma pistol, a close combat weapon, and I spent a relic point for him to have the Relic of Loscadia.
Oh, it's back.
It is back, yes. I forgot how handy that was in previous games. So he doesn't, the warlord trait you have to spend command points for, so I can't have that unfortunately. So that's, you only literally got a relic. So we also have a Ministorum priest. We have Charles Cranford. So we have that there. He's just equipped with a chainsword. And then we have George Whitehall. He killed 2 orc boys last time with his blessed chainsword before he was shot to pieces like us. How humiliating was that? So we have him there. He's a tactical officer equipped with a chainsword and a las pistol, and he is represented as a platoon commander in this fight today. So we have Daniel Baker, who is represented as that character there. He is an astropath in this episode. So we have 6 infantry squads. I've gone for heavy weapons team in per squad, making the most of the free flexibility that you have and optional tactics that I could have in future games. So they're 60 points now, so you have a special weapon and a heavy weapon for free. Very handy there. But I've gone for the classic grenade launchers still for all the squads. Some are equipped with autocannons, some las cannons, and some with missile launchers. So we'll call out, actually everyone's got a Voxcaster as well, for purposes of communication.
So important.
Yeah, it's very handy there, brother. So call out the patrons here. We have, of course, who is right here in the studio, Patrick Darling, Sergeant First Class. We salute you, sir. Cadia stands.
Patrick's here. He's observing this battle.
That's right. And then we have a specialist guardsman. We have Anthony Leach, who is taking the grenade launcher. And then we have his son, Harrison Leach, who's represented as a guardsman second class.
Equipped with a las gun and a bayonet.
That's right, boy. You get stuck in and kill those Xenos scum. That's what we're designed to do. So, we have another squad here. This is led by Donald Hammer. He's been promoted to Sergeant.
Sergeant Hammer.
Sergeant Hammer. Congratulations, good guardsman. You have fought gallantly in the wars from the past. So he's earned his promotion in amongst the army group. So he's in command of this squad here. And then we have the third squad. We have a very famous sergeant. He is back. Peter Nastro. Sergeant Peter Nastro. He was on leave, but he decided to return to the army group. And he is leading this squad here. And then we have another sergeant. This is Luke Dringell. Sergeant Dringell is in command of that squad there.
They're very cool sergeant names. Sergeant Nastro.
Ooh.
Sergeant Dringell.
I love it. Glory. I love patrons. I love the names.
Darling.
That's, yeah, Sergeant Darling. The darling of the army group. So we have another sergeant. We have Sergeant Drew Guns. Drew Gunners is in command there.
Scums. Drew Gums.
Drew Gums, yep. And then we have Sergeant Ray Cross is in command here.
Oh, it was Sergeant
And then we have Patrick Darling's brother, Joseph. Guardsman second.
The Major.
That's right, Major, but demoted. Well, from the past. So we have him as represented as a Guardsman second class. Thank you, Major, for your support. So we have white shields. Yes, if you join the YouTube membership platform, your default rank will be a white shield. So I'll call out the YouTube names here. So we have Little Tank. We have Mr. Egg Sauce. He hates rolling ones. He'll never supercharge his plasma if he
ever gets one.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Not much chance if he's a white shield.
I know, but eventually he'll go.
Guys, he can pick one up from a dead comrade.
Aye, that's right. You never know. He's got a bayonet here, and Chris Haynes, and then we have Segur, as those that are YouTube members as well. And then we have a single heavy weapons squad of mortars, and we have 2 veteran squads mechanised in chimeras. The chimera commanders are Tyler Griselli, and then we have Chris Kamiski.
Drivers.
They're the drivers there. And then we have an anonymous sergeant.
Yeah, there's a slot for
He's
somebody.
a master sergeant. He's in command of this detachment here. And then over here we have Cadian Sergeant Steele, Shay Strait. He's also known as. He's in command of the 2nd squad. And then we have a Guardsman First Class Phil Marshall, who has just joined the YouTube membership platform. Thank you, comrade. So we have that there. And then we've got the tanks. So we have Marshall Cummings is in command of this tank. And then we have Maxfield Knuckles is in command of this tank. And then we have Adam Holmes is in command of that tank there. So all of them are the same, except those are equipped with response and plasmas. These are equipped with response and
Multi-melters, yeah.
And in command of this tank over here, we have Devin Matthews. He's in command of the tank force today. I've spent an extra CP to give him the tank ace ability, which is a further AP minus to the weapons with its turret weapon. And then Winston Adkins, Major General of the Army Group. The highest known promoted character in the Army Group. He loves his artillery, so therefore the Wyvern is his today. We have a Tech Priest Engine Seer as well, just to conclude the units that are in this detachment today, equipped with the Omnisign Axe. So, 2,000 points on the nose. Just to clarify as well, he does have a power sword.
Right, yeah,
So
WYSIWYG.
everything you see here is all WYSIWYG. So that's it. 2,000 points of Cadians. Doctrine is when I stay still in the shooting phase, I get to reroll 1s. And furthermore, Astra Militarum, remember, any hit rolls of a 6 is all
An Armour of Contempt across the vehicles.
And Armour of Contempt for Astra Militarum vehicles.
Okay.
Very handy.
That's it then. No chant today then.
Now that you said it, I'm going to blow apart the speakers. So
Remove headphones.
remove headphones. Hoorah!
The bellowing tyrant lets loose his loyal chants.
Glory!
So, confidence level against the guard on a 1 to 10 scale. A number, please.
54.
Between 1 and 10.
Oh, I'd say 10.
10. Confidence level 10 against the Tau. Oh. And morale level 1 to 10.
10.
Okay, right. Okay, and loyalty to the Emperor level?
I'm one with the Emperor, and the Emperor is with
Oh
me.
dear, stupid question. All right, so that's the list here for the Astra Militarum. James's mood, buoyant as ever at the start of our games. We'll all sit and watch it descend into the depths of despair as superior Tau technology... Oh, call those out, yeah.
Must not forget those that are supporting.
I'll call them out
the
for you.
Space Marine faction.
Scott Costello, Winston Adkins, CJ Velasco, and Marcus Fraze. So to support James on Patreon, you can check out the link in the video description. James will put a link in the comment section as well. You can head over to his channel, subscribe, watch his content, and help support him on Patreon and also YouTube channel membership. And then the rewards there, you can get rewarded with different ranks and featuring all the battle reports on James's channel and whenever he fights on this channel here as well. That's the list here for the guard. We will take a look at scenario and deployment next for this matchup. Alright, so we have a scenario here. Another reason why I wanted to play on this terrain is because of the amount of obscuring line of sight blocking terrain. I want to see how that interacts here for two very shooty armies. Gives both sides a chance to hide units and ambush and bring concentrate firepower to bear. So it will be very interesting to see how the turns go here, who goes first, how both sides react and adjust their forces and so on. So it's an experimental battle here on this dense urban terrain, which is the way it goes in 40k. Is open terrain, medium terrain, there's jungle terrain, but densely packed urban as well, which we'll be fighting across here. Tear down their icons, randomise the mission. So playing diagonally across here to Tau, going in this corner. So this will be their deployment zone. Over here, the Astra Militarum over across the other side. For this battle, deployment zones marked by the string of red dice. There's 5 objectives on the board. There's one dead centre, just in the heart of that main building in the middle. One just on top of the bunker here, that's the Tau home objective. There's one in no man's land across there. And then there's one down here in no man's land, and then James's home objective is just beyond that fence. For primaries, the control of one or more objective marker at the start of the command phase, turn 2 onwards, is worth 4 points. 2 or more is worth another 4 points. If you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 4 points on top of that. There's also detonation, so that involves primary explosives. There is the possibility of diffusing those explosives here. And if that's done at the end of the game, each time that is achieved is worth 4 victory points to a maximum of 15. So that's the mission. For terrain here, light cover, ruins, defensible, breachable, and so on, and then obscuring for all of these. So wherever you see one of these taller buildings, you can play all of those as obscuring. And the way we've played it in the last couple of games is just doing that from the hard edge across here. So it's that kind of angle. We're checking for line of sight. There's a few trenches. There's a crater over there. Fences for slowing down. Barricades for hiding behind, slowing down, helping infantry. And the VATs, containers, you can play all of that as Militarum armoured containers. In fact, James, look, your deployment zone's across there. You've got the statue with you.
Yes! Glory!
Ouch. God.
Yes!
So we'll let you have that. You can have that rule. So what does it give you?
+1 to Imperial units.
Leadership.
12, I think.
Okay.
Or 6.
+1 leadership. Alrighty. So that is Patrick Darling's here. He says that James will need every bit of help for morale.
Everything you've got.
Okay, that's the scenario. We will now start. We will choose 3 secondaries each next. Alright, so secondaries have been chosen for both sides. James has gone for Bring It Down against my monsters and vehicles. Boots on the ground, that's infantry units. In table quarters, harvesting points, turn 1 onwards. Pretty good, that one, for the previous battle. Psychic interrogation, James has gone for. So a task here for the astropath to get within range 24 of Tau characters, there's 3 of them, and then to perform the psychic interrogation. I think it's warp charge 3 to make that happen. It's an action in the psychic phase at 3 points a time. And if James is successful, he'll generate, if he beats my leadership, he'll generate a command point as well.
Because I stole your intelligence.
Yes. So for the Tau, Bring It Down against James's tanks, Assassination, because all the characters that James has, and one of the themed secondaries for the Tau called A Clean Victory. He hates it. So, oh yes, I forgot to ask you, hatred level for the Tau on a scale of 1 to 10? Broken. 10. And that's gonna. There's no way that's gonna decrease during the battle. It can only go higher. So James is maxed out here.
It'll only decrease when all my comrades are dead.
Right. You mean I'm dead?
Well, yeah. Well, there's that as well. But if we die as well,
you can't hate.
We
right,
can't
got it.
hate.
Right, got it. Okay, well that's James's logic. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. I just mentioned battle mat and terrain. Battle mat is from GameMat.eu, one of their urban city fight mats. Also using pre-painted terrain from them as well. That's these containers, structures, these round vats, all available from GameMat.eu as their Chem Zone terrain set. So you can check out GameMat.eu for a wide variety of battle mats now. Double-sided mats available from them also, and then also pre-painted terrain sets available from them as well. So link for them in the video description below. So just on deployment at the moment, I'll just call out the Phoenix Lords here. They've been allocated to units here. They're all on my side today, so I will, like a herd of chickens, protect them as best as I can from the simpletons that are the Astra Militarum with our superior technology and tactics. Longbow BB on the XV88 broadsides. 2 Fire Warrior slots have been taken. Amy Almo on one squad, Lucas Brown on the other. Serg on Hammerhead number 2, Michael Fryer on Longstrike, Daniel Cunningham on the Riptide, JP Something Sneaky, James Steele Colts player, put him onto the infiltrating Ghost Kill. Chris Comiskey gone onto the Crisis Hazard Battlesuit. Chef's gone onto the Crisis Battlesuits, and Ben Shaw on the Commander. That's allocations here for the Phoenix Lords. You can follow and track them around and watch their heroics during the game. But we'll continue on here. I'm just choosing what units to put into reserve. Got some deep strike options. James is thinking about that too. And we're going to start alternating placing units on the board next. Yeah, alright, so deployment here. As per usual, the guards. James still placing cannon fodder on the board. Most of his units are out, but there's 100 infantry for him to place little one. 88. 89, 90. So for the Tau, making use of the terrain as best as we can. There's some exposure going on, but these ruins are going to cut down firepower. And James making use of it as well. I deployed quite early on the 2 hammerheads behind here, a nice piece of terrain to hide behind. James has responded by placing his tanks across the other side to try and negate the dangerous railgun firepower. So Fire Warriors here, Ghost Kill there. It's infiltrated in. Hammerhead number 2, Long Strike, Fire Warriors inside here, and they've been joined by the Cadre Fireblade. And across here, making use of this terrain, and perhaps this is an explanation for the destroyed knight. It's the tower, this sector, ambushed and cut it down. So the guard have been sent in to flush out the Xenos scum. Breaches, broadsides, and then the Riptide, and that's it. Yes. So reserves for us. Tau Commander, Ghost Tide in the sky, meant to strike, to be joined by a Hazard Crisis Battlesuit and also the regular Crisis Battlesuit team as well. So they'll deep strike down. Turn 2 onwards. James just said Psychic Barrier and Smite, the 2 psychic powers being taken. So guard deployment here, artillery at the back. As expected, always. Yeah, it's just a struggle for the tower to get to those. Infantry squad here, James has to watch out for deep strikers. Chimera squad with the melters and a regular infantry squad over on that flank. Infantry squad here behind the sandbags. Infantry squad here. White shields across here.
Don't, brother. You
didn't say conscripts. Missile launcher team, las cannon team up here. It's a great benefit to bury heavy weapons inside regular infantry squads. And then Lehman Russ's tank commander, demolisher, 2 demolishers here. Adam Holmes' demolisher on this flank, and as per usual, flanking with one of the chimeras with a team inside of veterans.
Just to clarify, I did spend the CP to
make them white shields. Astropath Priest, Tech Marine, Company Command, and just one more, Platoon Commander. He's over there. Reserves for James is none. Just the 2 infantry squads inside their transportation vehicles. It's time to hunt the Tau. We'll go on to the first turn of the game. Turn 1's big. I wouldn't say it's huge because of the terrain. I think both sides would rather go first, but we'll see. I think it's fairish here with the terrain. You think, James? Okay. Patrick's observing. Here, Patrick Darling says we're lining up for another challenge game, but for now it's Tau versus the Guard. James loses patience and rolls a 5. It looks like the Guard are going first. It's a 5. Ooh. Re-roll,
My loyalty is to the Guard, but I am open to persuasion.
Ah, yes, we didn't send out the invitation. Your last opportunity, James. Come and join the Tau today. What dost thou sayest?
If I joined the towel, first thing I'll do is shut down my Patreon page. Never ever speak politely about the towel ever again.
Okay, we'll take.
Hate them.
Right.
Hate them. Hate the towel.
So that's a no.
Never.
Okay. Then we shall destroy you. Oh, he's going first. Okay, interesting. Right. Turn 1 coming up next. The guard will go first. Puts them in a situation where they stand a chance here.
Hoorah.
Here we go. Turn 1 for the guard coming up next. Right, so we're on turn 1 here for the Astra Militarum. If James beats the tower here, oh, the revenge it will be. And he's taken turn 1. And so the order's been given. The guard are surging and pushing ahead. They're going to go after the tower here in this game. This is a much more positive approach from James against the tower in this case. So they're not going to slink away from this thing. They're going to go after it. Disembarking 3, moving 6 with the veteran squad. They've immediately disembarked. Going to try and put their melter shots into here. Infantry squad's moved up as well. The empty Chimera has moved on to the objective and has then picked up the infantry squad from here. That squad's moved out from this direction. The platoon or company, no, it's platoon commander. He's done a runner, moved on to this objective as well. So 3 units on this objective looking strong. Then round the other side of the table over in James's corner, surging ahead and moving into obscuring terrain cover is the Chimera and Demolisher over on this side. White Shield's pushing forwards, Astropath with them. Demolisher stacked up, 1, 2, 3. The tank commander at the back, moving forwards, pushing through. Remember, there's an objective just tucked in there. Infantry squads, mortars and artillery holding position. Characters pushing forwards. Astropath, Priest, and Tech Marine all going through. So we've got an armoured column pushing up this road here for the guard. Some tanks sneaking around on this flank, and units in operation across the other side, taking on the ghost kill. Looking healthy enough. I wonder what line of sight it's going to be. There's some targets that can be seen. These broadsides can be seen for sure. We'll go on to psychic phase though, first of all. Psychic barrier on the tank commander, please. Here it comes.
Goes off in a second.
I'll do. Psychic phase finished. Right, okay, orders have been issued. James is about to let loose with some firepower here. Mortars. Going to zero in on the bunker.
Now we're going to go into the breaches.
Breaches. Okay, James going after them. So here we go. Number of shots.
Concentrate firepower.
Pain a
Plus
CP.
1 to hit, plus 1 to wound with take aim. So that there is 12 shots.
Okay. Plus 1 to the hit rolls.
Yep.
3's re-rolling 1s then.
Re-rolled. Take aim. Stood still.
Nice. Threes.
Yep. That's 4 auto wounds.
Oh yeah.
Re-roll those 1s and 2s. It's another auto wound. Take away that 2. Only 1 has missed. And strength is 4.
There's a 5 there.
Is there a 5? Oh, sorry. Strength is 4 plus 1 to wound. -2 to wound against toughness 3.
Whoa, nice.
Most people got to get 3 ones. But nonetheless, I've got 8.
8 wounds is good enough. It's pretty good. We'll take cover and roll up some saves here. 3 pluses. Not so good. We've taken 3 casualties inside the bunker. So that's going to be those models just there. The rest have managed to fit inside the Siami Elmo squad, zeroing in on them.
Relic's been activated. I rolled 3 ones. I reroll 1s to wound against Enos because of the relic I lost key.
Go ahead.
They've all wounded because +1 to wound.
It's fine. 3 more. Pass those ones. A 4, 5 and a 6. I'm going to be harassed by these mortars all game long. Here we may well struggle to break into them at the back.
Breaches, Luke, I think.
Breaches of the Wyvern. Yes, it's further back. And no target for the heavy bolter.
I did check, it's out of range. I was going to target the breaches.
Yeah, no, go ahead. It's all good.
That was the mortars.
So Wyvern's going in here.
No, it's out of range.
It's still going in there.
Yeah, it's going in.
Right, so correction, it wasn't meant to be those. James had declared against the breaches. I re-rolled my saves and did better. So, 1 casualty taken. Right, so the declaration was across here, so 3 breaches have been slain across there, so instead of here. Okay, so Wyvern.
More than 5?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So, minimum 3 of 46. So that's going to be...
Yeah, because I reckon it's equipped with 4 Storm Shard mortars, in which case each weapon will give you the...
Yeah, counts the...
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll double check the wording. But...
So here come the shots here. These are 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
We should have artillery in an Astra Militarum army. That's the way they operate.
That is terrible. Not very good at all.
So James, 2 auto wounds and then rolling up to wound with the others. Yeah.
That's 6.
4.
4 wounds.
No minus for this.
No minus. No.
4 ups. 2 casualties taken. 1 and 2. So squad's been halved in size now. Zeroed in. James going after the infantry. That's the strength of the line of sight, not ignoring mortars here. Okay, so moving on to the next lot of shooting. Right, James going to fight the Riptide with some conscripts. White shields. Looking for 5s.
1 auto wound.
Yeah, that's the use of it, is that the auto wounds can come through.
2 wounds.
Okay. 2 ups. Passed. Alright, so okay. Ting ting. Couple of laser burns. Come here across the other sides. Fired. Las gun array and multi-laser. A couple of wounds coming through against the broadsides. I tanked those on 2+. It means you're going to have to allocate hits to that model, but I didn't want the wounds coming through or any drones being lost. But tricky enough. James now searching for line of sight and targets. Does have those tanks. I'm wondering which ones can see and which ones can't. Maybe capture it from this end. That's the kind of angle that James is shooting at here. It's clipping the side of this building, so it's not all completely visible. But I reckon he can't see the Riptide, but can see the broadsides. So it's the lead Lehman Russ. Who's in charge of that one? The spearhead.
He is commanded by Marshal Cummings.
Marshal Cummings, all firepower to go into the broadsides.
Last cannon.
Single shot.
Hit.
Wounds.
Strength 9.
Yeah, 3s.
Wounded.
Right.
-3.
-3. 2 up, 3 up. 3 up, 4 up, 5 up. Broadside, 5 up. I don't have much of a choice here. Oh boy, okay, right, 5 pluses will go. Patronic, we need help here. Peter Almo. 5+ to block this one. We do. Multi-melters. 4 shots. James has got himself within range. Important roll here, 4s.
1 auto wound.
Nice. And these are -4. These are dangerous.
All wounded.
All wounded.
Make -4.
Yes, okay, so we'll take 6 ups. Oh, okay, we'll save the Patreons. So 3 at 6 up. 6 ups would be exceptionally useful. No. Okay, we'll go for... Ouch. So I'm paying a CP for Saviour Protocols. So we'll take one of the marker drones away for that. And then that's about all I can do. I'm going to have to tank 2 wounds. So you roll up the damage.
Call upon
2d6 here.
my Patreon.
Now, broadsides, they gave them more wounds. There are 8 wounds. 2 up save we got correct. Yes, so yeah, tricky.
Winston Atkins.
Yeah, sure, damage.
Damage report.
There's 8 wounds to try and get through, James. We'll need to roll higher. 2, and then a 6 will kill on the other dice roll. You've still got the Demolisher Cannon to come.
I'm going to save the CP.
Sure. 6 is amazing. 5. Yeah, 1 wound left. Good damage coming through. So, good gunnery from the guard was coaxed into making easy 2-up saves, but then you have to allocate further wounds coming through that phase onto the model that's already taken saving throws. It meant that damage had to come through onto the broadside. Saving protocols has kept it alive, though, with one of the drones sacrificing themselves just in the nick of time. But, number of shots.
2d6.
2d6.
6 shots.
Don't think I can keep this thing alive.
4s.
James will be happy to get rid of a broadside.
2 auto wounds. Relic, I believe, is in range.
-3.
Yes. In range.
I'm in cover, by the way. We're infantry keyword across here, so it will help us to some degree.
Reroll the 1. Because the relic lost cadet, I am within 12. That's another hit.
3's to wound.
3's to wound. Rerolling 1s to the relic. Reroll 1s to the relic.
Okay, that's the situation.
4 saves.
So, -4. 5.
No, -3.
-3. So 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up, and then +1 for cover. 4 ups. We'll go Patronic. This is more doable. Nathan Paxton. 4+. Blocked. We'll stick with Nathan. Blocked. Nathan. Blocked. And surely not. James in despair already. Come on, reroll here for Nathan and Full House. No, you got it. Well done. Whatever the damage is, it doesn't matter. We're destroyed. So one of those removed from play. Finally, this is the Longbow BB squad being picked on. Okay, so broadside gone. 1 remains. 3 drones from that squad. Boy, oh boy. Line of sight. We'll check. I think James can clip it and still fire with the tank behind. James switching across here. Wants to try and strip stuff away. So infantry squad across here. 2 shots.
Regular infantry squad.
5s.
5s.
This is the
1 auto wound.
nice. This is the auto cannon.
And a wound. Excellent shooting. It's 2 wounds.
Okay.
-1.
We will allocate to the. We'll allocate to the ghost kill. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We failed 1 but passed the other.
2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. We've got flare launchers, so 5+ feel no pain. No. 2 wounds taken. There's as many wounds as a tank, this thing. It's got 10 wounds remaining. So las gun shots here. You got
I've got solid shot.
solid shot, do that first, yeah. This is a Patreon firing hit.
Hits.
Hits the target. It's good shooting from the guard.
That's not all wound.
No wound though. And then regular las guns and a las pistol. Right, so 15 shots to the rest of the guards, including a las pistol. -1 to hit rolls because of the electro warfare suit.
5s.
6 is a good.
4 are auto wounds. 5s to hit. Nothing to toughness 4, so 4 wounds.
3 up. Pass them all. Tough enough, the ghost kill. So come here across here, multi-laser into the fire warriors, the heavy flamer, and the las gun array into the ghost kill.
Yeah.
So,
Multi-laser. In 4s.
yeah, regular 4s.
Missed.
Heavy flamer, D6 hits.
Yep, D6 auto hits. 1. And does wound though, AP -1.
-1, yeah. So 4+. Let me take a wound, drop me down to 9.
Obviously allocate onto the
I have to, yeah.
las gun array.
Okay.
Two auto wounds. 3 hits.
-1 to hit rolls.
Oh, so...
It's okay, 3 wounds came through in total. Yeah, you take it 2 wounds. On 2 ones, it's dropping down to 7. Ouch. Okay, like that. May well be this squad here can finish this thing off, possibly. Right, James selecting Andrew Swan here, Ultramarines diehard Imperial player. All of his 1 dice to become all the shots here from this squad. You're going to play a stratagem on them?
Yes, shock troops, 1 CP because they're infantry. They count as remaining stationary, so they get to reroll 1s.
Oh, right.
And furthermore, with the order take aim, if I count as remaining stationary, it's rerolls.
To hit?
To hit.
Oh, because it's going to be 4s for hits because of the Electro Warfare suit. So, James, 3 mortar shots to start off with 3 dice.
Andrew Swan.
Here we go.
1 auto wound.
Okay.
Now I'll get to re-roll because I take aim.
Right. You missed. Electro Warfare suits protected us.
That's AP minus 5.
Minus 5?
There's a further AP minus if I'm in armor bane.
Ugh. I nothing I can do about that.
6. So you're in 6 inches?
Yes.
So that's D6 plus 2 damage.
Oh no. You're killing
And
me.
I'll call upon a patron to help me out.
You don't need to. It's Andrew Swan. He's the man that's in charge of this whole round of shooting.
I'll use his dice of glory.
5+ on that dice could potentially kill the Warfare suit. He does, he's already 6, but no. So we're looking at 8 wounds. 5+ is to ignore. Ouch. We're dead. We took 7 wounds. Gone. And that's the Phoenix Lord. That's brutal from James. That's JP, that's the sneaky unit here, but James has ambushed and taken out.
Oh, the drones died.
Oh, the drones won't survive. No, they're gone as well. So that is a very good result indeed. Well done. We're just checking the rules. I presume they go, but I don't think they do. So put them back. 1 casualty taken on the JP squads, just a couple of drones. But James had declared against them. So there's less gunshots and less pistol. 6 is useful. There's 2.
That's AP minus 1, so in half range.
Alright, so it's a wound taken. Drone destroyed.
And re-rollable. But it's 5. It's 4s, isn't it, to hit? It's minus 1.
Yes. No.
No?
You're up to 3s now. The stealth drone itself, because the -1 to hit rolls came from. No, the -1 to hit rolls is from the Electro Warfare suit, but that model's dead.
Right.
It's just the drones now, and they've got no built-in protection. Okay. So James doing re-rolls
Yeah,
here.
just in the re-rolls, it's fine.
So 3s, yeah.
Wound, so freeze.
Yeah, 5s to wound.
That's it. So that's 6 wounds for AP minus 1.
Yeah, so I've done 2. So I'm going to do 4 more. And the drone's gone. Alright, so target was destroyed at the end. I think we've got that correct. Correct us if we're wrong. If drones are destroyed with the parent unit, we couldn't see where that was in the books. I think they just carry on. But James has declared into them anyway, so he's shot them to pieces. 2 shots from a random autocannon across there, through the gap and into the fire warriors.
5s.
Has it moved? Missed. Okay.
Right.
1 last cannon shot. Where is he, James? Point him out. He's there. Right, it's going to fire down and you can see the broadside. So here comes the shot, single shot.
Call upon a patron.
Now it's going to use one of his own.
On Marcus Phrase.
Okay. A moment of glory.
Yep. 5. Good, solid hit.
3s to wound.
That is
It's a 5. I'm going to try and tank it. It's early on, but I'm annoyed. The Red Cross dice. James is causing good casualties here.
How annoyed?
No, it's good. This is James is doing well. So I've got a 1 shield drone, so I'm going to take a 4+ invulnerable save. Failed!
I'll use Marcus Phrase, as he is a loyal patron. I'll use him to do the damage.
It's gone. Shield drone took
Oh,
it.
you killed the drone.
Yeah, shield drone absorbed that one.
So we'll fire the missile launcher.
Same target.
Crack shot. Same
Go.
target.
Patronic time.
Yep. Thank you, Marcus. And I will use CJ Velasco.
Go ahead. You're looking for
Gizmo.
a 4.
1. Re-rollable.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the relic, and he stood still. Yeah. 5.
Yeah, 3s. No, didn't wound. Ooh.
Bounced.
Alright, so one further action, popping smoke across the other side, and that's pretty much it. Reckon firepower's complete it.
Oh, I just rusted because I managed to kill them.
Right, no, you got a spare Russ. Yes, the one in the middle. He's available. You can still see the broadside.
Yep.
Okay, you may as well.
Supercharge, because I've got the relic.
Go for it.
So
it's good shooting from the guard here.
Plasma first. 2d3. So that's 4 shots. 4s to hit.
Again, the longbow BB squad being targeted.
Reroll 1s because of the relic of Lost KDR. That's 1 auto wound.
Yep.
And strength 8.
3s.
Reroll the 1s because of the relic of Lost KDR. So that's 3 wounds in total, AP minus 3.
Minus 3. Right. Infantry in cover. We'll target. Oh, no. He's fired that first.
You have plasma. What? So does the Imperial Guard.
Oh dear. I'm going to lose 2 marker drones here.
2 damage attack.
Oh, they're gone. Right, she's now down to just the broadside left. That's all that's left of that squad.
The lights cannon. Hoorah.
Here it comes.
4s. Ah!
Missed. Right, all down to a battle cannon. Are you out of range?
I'm out of range.
Oh, he's out of range. I survived.
I'm out of range.
Righty-ho.
I'll double check, but I am out of range.
Just about out of range. Is that the end of your shooting phase?
Oh, he's done smoke shroud. That means he can shoot.
Right, so at long range, yes, with the las cannon.
Yes.
Single las cannon shot.
Single las cannon shot.
Tronic.
Hot. 3 to hit. Yes. Got to use my patrons up. Scott Costello. Thank you, CJ. But it's Scott's turn now.
Okay.
He's a diehard space marine, so hoorah. A 4 is a hit.
Oh no. 3's to
3
wound.
to wound. Yes.
2 up.
3.
3 up, 4 up, 5 up, 4 up for cover for infantry. Samuel Pennant. I'll counter Scott Costello with Scott Costello. Gold level Patreon. Didn't block.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Civil War Clash of Patreon.
D6 damage.
I'll use Scott's dice to do the damage. Hoorah.
4. Gosh. Okay. Right. So dropping down to 4 wounds left. On the broadside, taking a hammering here. James has managed to see them and take them on. Good shooting for sure.
Done.
Right, ghost killed down, broadsides hammered, infantry squad busted. This has been a good display from the guard. Without the terrain, it could have been a whole lot worse here, but good shooting. Hammerheads tucked away and not in any kind of trouble at this stage, but Tau have taken a battering for sure. No charges to take place. No charges are possible, so we'll finish off the turn. Bit of morale to resolve, and we'll calculate points. Alright, so turn comes to an end. We busted morale there with the breaches, lost 2 more, but 3 of them do remain. That objective in the middle is looking a dangerous place to try and move towards here, with all this guard stuff pushing up at the road. Looking healthy enough for the Astra Militarum. They've got a lot of gear available. Tau taking a hammering. We've lost some decent units for sure. So good start for James. 2 points of boots on the ground, 2 points to bring it down. The ghost kill's worth 2 points after that was destroyed. It's monsters of vehicles there for that secondary. So 4 points to 0 at this stage. It's still very early on in the game. Whether the Tower regret putting units into man to strike, we've got a turn where we can't bring in reinforcements here. We're going to fight with what we have. We do have decent enough stuff, so I think there's too much cause for panic here for the Tower, but they're being oppressed by the guard. James's aggression is paying off for sure. His mood is buoyant after a successful turn 1, but we'll now hand over to the Tower to see what they can do. We'll go on to their turn 1 next. Alright, so turn 1 for the Tower. We've gone aggressive against the guard. Aggression to be met with aggression. It is a risk, though, from the Tower for sure, because if James breaks these units that are moving out against him, he's got a pretty good run into Tau territory across here. So risky stuff from the Tau. Like a scene from World War II, superior gunned tanks flanking the armoured column moving up the road. So we've got a very cinematic moment here. Both of the hammerheads going across, landing here. I'm going to try and go for flanking shots against the guard tanks. Tau infantry, the strike team pushing forwards across here, holding the bunker, and the Imperial, or the Cadre 5-blade holding position inside the bunker. Iron range, actually, and line of sight of the Chimera. And then going aggressive with both the longbow in Montcar, so movement across here with the longbow BB squad, and then the Riptide moving forward to get within range of some of its weapons, such as the fusion blasters for more effect, and the few breachers advancing, pushing in just behind the knight. Just there. That's movement done for the Tau. They're a bit thin on the ground, awaiting a good chunk of units arriving from reserve, but we're going to try and take on this armoured column to try and cause as much damage and mayhem as possible. Right, so we're on marker lights first of all. A number of actions were declared. So for the marker drone across here, we're going to put it into the Chimera. So in the 3. Yep, so marker light hit there. For this one, I was going to go across here, but I'm going to try and hit that lead tank, which I can see, no problem. We've failed. That would have been useful. And then the relic from here, from the Cadre 5-blade, 6 shots with the Lufu's lantern needing 3s. So another 2. So the Chimera nicely lit up here with marker light hits. Right, so we'll start with these for shooting. Fire Warriors, Relentless Fusillade for 1 CP. So we will take that away, just whilst I remember. There's my CPs. 1 CP. They'll count as double the number of shots. So we'll get our rapid range. 20 shots. Cadres bless them and the auras near them. So I'm re-rolling my 1s for shooting. And 6s will pop extra hits going against the Chimera. So it's going to be 3s. And we'll re-roll our 1s. Couple. We'll re-roll a hit roll as well for Tau. And we'll take away the 1s and 2s. It's not a half bad volley. A lot of shots have come through. I'll try and wind on 5s. It's an extra AP minus with this as well. So AP minus 2 for any 5s and 6s that we get. Which there's a few. It's not too many. So, oh, you got Armour of Contempt, haven't you? Blast. Alright, so 4 saves or 4 plus.
Chimera 10 wounds.
Yeah, not too scary. Well done, good rolling. A single wound comes through. Alright, we've got to do a lot better than that. We'll now go to these. These are in rapid fire range. Going to fire into this veteran squad.
KO stance.
I thought you might. 20 shots. We'll strike them as hard as we can. So what's that going to give you?
Against damage 1,
yeah.
Plus 1 saving throw. And against anything that's damage 2 or higher, it ignores
reroll
on 1s and 2s.
Okay. So looking for 4s. Looking for 3s. Alright, so 5 saves. 5 up, 4 up for cover. 3 up, minus 1. 4 ups. 4 saves or 4 plus. Damage is low at the moment. Oh, he's passed them all. Solid stuff from the guard. I've got a sense. I've got a real sense in this game that James is out for blood against the Tau. It will do him good to get a victory, but will...
That continues on throughout the phase.
Yeah, sure. Okay, it continues on. So the Riptide's going to find out. Everything it has is going to go into that lead Lehman Russ battle tank. So we'll go for the iron accelerator. We're going to supercharge it for sure. So it's going to be... That's the number of shots. 6 shots. 4s. And we will re-roll that one for Tau Sept. Blast. Right, so we take a mortal wound. And then we get 4 hits. I think get my 5 plus maneuver reactor. 5 plus feel no pain on that. It says every time you lose a wound, so I've just lost a wound. We don't gain it back though, so 1 wound taken down to 13. This is Daniel Cunningham firing here. So we're looking for wounds of, I think, yeah, your toughness 8, but I think when we supercharge, no, we're strength 8. Okay, so 4s are good. That ain't good. That's terrible.
That's awful.
That would have been damage 4 each time. Ouch. Yeah.
What's the AP minus?
It's minus 3.
Damage 4.
Yeah, on accelerator, it's scary, did.
The Lehman and Ross paid off.
He's fired point blank into the face of this thing as it advances up the road. 2 fusion blaster shots, name 4s. Snake eyes. Oh man, we've
Did you use your reroll?
whiffed. We have.
Oh dear.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Emergency, emergency here. We have done nothing to that lead at Lehman Russ. We've got to fire at it with this now. We're going to hand over to a pro. It's Michael Fry in charge of Long Strike. Yeah, he's blessed him. So, it's counting as a marker light hit for when he shoots. So it means I'm going to be on a 3 for a hit with a single shot. Smart missile systems into here, and then I can fire my seeker missiles as well. I think I'll put those into the we'll go into the Chimera. No, we won't. No. We'll let loose with both of those into that Russ. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Right. So railgun. First of all, single dice. Just get me a Tau player. There's a few. There are a few for sure. We're just looking at Unstoppable, Tau, Sasia, Sept.
I've never known a Tau to panic.
Unstoppable. Hits. Wounding on 2s.
Strength.
10. +1 to the wound rolls against vehicles and monsters. Yeah. Don't panic. We will use our Tau Sept dice to reroll wound roll, which you can do. Goes through. Ouchie, ouch. Hang on a second. So this is a plum hit. Strength 14. Yeah, 2s to wound. -6.
Yeah, nothing.
D6 plus. Sorry, D3 plus 6 damage.
Yeah, plus D3 more.
Weapon in one saves can't be saved. Successful wound. Target suffers 3 mortal wounds. So you take 9 damage straight away.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to try and destroy you.
On a
5 plus.
5 plus.
So 11 wounds taken. Oh, it's a deadly gun, and so it should be. That is how that gun should operate. It's meant to be the deadliest gun here. Now, anticipating that I wouldn't destroy, I've declared 2 missiles into you. So here they come. 3s. 2 hits. Okay.
Strength.
I think it's strength 9. They made it strength 9. Yeah. So 2 wounds of 3 plus.
So +1 to the wound rolls.
Oh, right, yeah, 2s, yeah, okay, 2. 2 go through. -3, -2, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 4 up in total. That's for taking into account armor contempt and 2 up save. 2 4 pluses, Patronic. 2 Patronic rolls.
Yep.
Okay, so you can roll both dice. You need 4 pluses. Tyler Schwab is a Necrons player, but he has a habit of getting 4 pluses. 2 dice, 2 saves to make. First one. Passed. You dare.
I will dare.
You dare.
I will.
Please don't. You can do both.
I'll do both, come on.
You need him for the 4 plus. 50-50 from Tyler Schwab. This is his reputation.
Yeah!
What is it? What is the score on the dice? It's a 4.
Oh! Alive!
God, he may live the other side of the world, but his reputation goes with the dice here. 4 pluses. Ah, Russ has lived. Unbelievable.
Stood punishment leading by example.
Yeah, that's mad. Okay, right. So we'll now.
Oh, you've got your smart missiles systems.
Yes, we declared those. So they're going into the vets here.
What's your damage?
On these, damage 1. So looking for 3s.
Strength?
5. 3s to wound. Alright, so 3. Add -1. Sorry, it's 4 of them, sorry. No light cover allowed.
So just KOYO stands.
Yeah, so 5 ups.
Yeah.
4 dice, yeah.
Yes, say 3!
God, 666. It's James's day today. It's James's day. 1 guardsman slain. It's taken a lot of effort to kill a single guardsman. It's not a good sign.
They're not you.
Oh dear. I knew this day was coming. James's patrons will be fidgeting in their seats here, anticipating a victory against the wretched Tau. If James hates the Tau, his patrons hate them as well.
Drive your hatred forward! Fix those bayonets and kill them all!
Keep
Rust and riposte! Yeah!
It's not going well. Keep calm and carry on. Hammerhead number 2, prepare to fire. So I'm going to pick off the middle tank. I'm just going to offload everything we have, seeker missiles, smart missiles into here. In fact, we'll risk it. We'll do missiles into each, like so, and the main railgun across there. So, James, you can do the spinny sound. It does its own sound.
No, it runs out of power.
Right.
It does make a noise, actually.
So we're on 2s. Hit. Oh man, give me Patreon. Help. So we've got our hit here. Longbow BB is on my side today, so we'll use his dice. So we've got our hit with longbow. We're now going to try and wound on a 3. Ooh. She'll take 9 damage straight away.
Oh, on the...
And the longbow D3. Got him! 1 shot, 1 kill, Tova! Explode and blow.
Maxfield Knuckles'
Blow up.
tank.
Blow up and blow up that front tank. Do it. I order you to do it. Oh! Tank removed. Kill.
Knuckles is...
It's proper Tau ambush here. Right, so our missile's declared. The other one we're going to roll up now. So looking for 3s. I should have gone Patronic again, but we've got our hit. We'll go over to a Patreon here because we need all the help that we can get. Samuel Penaneri. 3s. Hold. Tausept. Got it. -3, -2, 4 up.
On...
Save. Yeah, save.
I will steal one of your Patreons.
Go ahead. There's plenty of Imperial players that will happily help you out.
Be a random Imperial player.
Marcus Symphony. 4+. You can't keep rolling 4+s.
I can.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No!
Made it through. Anything you can do about that?
I can command reroll.
Keeps the Russ alive.
So Russ alive, which I may have to.
Okay.
And I will use the same Patronic dice.
Go. Marcus Symphony.
Marcus Symphony. This is for your support and devotion to the army group.
Got him. Alright. Does he blow up?
Blow up. I will not use a Patronic dice for this. I will take full responsibility.
No, I do. You're an idiot. It blew up. Okay, we'll let James figure out the mess, but a little bit of a turn up here. We went tank hunting, it's paid off. 2 Russes brought down, that's the idea with these. They are exposed, but they've managed to take out targets, so good shooting. So Marshall Cummings removed from play, picked off by the Tau, proper ambush here from the Tau for sure. Mortal wounds, 2 conscripts, white shield slain, 2 mortal wounds on each of the characters as well, the astropath and the priest. Okay, so James's 4 Russes reduced to 2, but 2 are dangerous and 2 are enough to take out hammerheads, so Tau do have a problem still. 4 saves down here has been rolled up already, so James can roll those up. AP -1, ignoring light cover, so 5 ups.
So 2.
Okay, 2 more taken. We'll take off regular guardsmen, 1 and 2, like so. Right, he's going to fire everything he has into here. And yeah, oh boy, yes, we'll do that. Oh God, it's tough. What's that gonna do? Not much. We'll fire down the road. We'll go after this Russ down here. We'll try and put some damage on that. Oh, it's -1 to hit rolls.
And +1 to the saving throw.
Forget it. We'll fire down here, and then we're going to put the seeker missiles, the smart missile systems into here. So we'll do that. So first up is the seeker missile. Single shot. 4s. We'll Tausept that. James saying it's whole facing 4. Right, he said that before me, so we're happy enough with whole facing. And it's failed to wound.
You already used your Tau.
I did. So we're going to leave it. So that's fair. We'll then go for 8 shots with the missile systems. So we're looking for... That's an auto wound for advanced targeting system.
Ow! I receive auto wounds.
2 more wounds come through. -2, -1. So 3 saves of 4+.
On KOYO. Armour contempt.
Done that. It's all calculated in.
Oh,
Past most. James's dice rolling on fire here. 2 damage.
2 damage, down to 8.
Yeah. And then we'll go smart missile systems. It's an auto wound, yeah. And that's the situation. Ugh. Okay. So ignoring any kind of cover, raping -1, 6s.
On other than white shields.
Yeah.
No. 3.
3 casualties. 5 in total on them now. And I think that's pretty much it. So firepower complete. 2 Russes brought down, but James has plenty of firepower to fire back at these. So these potentially could be in trouble. There's plenty of wounds on them, and James no doubt will go after them.
Yes!
What's he happy about?
We get +1 to our morale!
Oh, because of that statue. Oh, dear. Right, okay, we'll finish the turn here at this point. Yeah, there's morale to resolve. I'm just wondering about the tower. I've got these reserves. Oh, how I could have used those on the table for sure. The crisis battlesuits and commander. Imagine them shifting around here and pushing up in this direction. Or indeed, because they can move, advance with Montcar and make rapid progress up the table. Ambush nice and quick. So I don't know. I'm listening to other tower players. Deep striking stuff. You can move out of your deployment zone so fast, it may not be an option. I needed that firepower on turn 1 to make the difference. James has firepower superiority. He's got a turn in hand as well. So momentum is with him at this stage. Tower of counterattacks, but taking a big risk. It's partly paid off. We've got our targets. We've taken out Russes. But is it enough? The tower about to receive a battering, I think, at the hands of the Astra Militarum. We'll calculate points and prepare to move on to the second turn of the game next. All right, so morale resolved across the board. They passed.
2 +1, they passed.
Because of the statue?
Because of the statue.
Oh, come on.
It worked.
Right. No problem. That's okay. The points being picked up. Just 1 point for a clean victory. You need to destroy 3 targets, only destroy 2. And you get a point if you kill a target. No, it's not per target. Bring it down. 4 points picked up for destroying those Russes. So 5 points to 0. The tower ahead, but by a point. It's so early on here at this stage. The marker lights are used up. But Tau in a little bit of disarray here, a bit overwhelmed by the aggression from the Astra Militarum. James prepares to make his second turn movement and attacks. Aggressive firepower rolling up the board. It's paying off with some cost.
These are not leadership 4. They're leadership 6.
You get over it.
I rolled a 2.
Yes.
And I got +1.
Right.
In those 5 casualties. Thank you, statue. You mock. But guess what? It pays off eventually.
Fine.
And now I'm about to kill you.
Turn 2 for the guard. James's mood is still at level 10. Right, turn 2 for the Astra Militarum. Infantry squad's boldly pushing forwards. So there's melter guns of these. They've got a bit of clout to them as they push forwards. And that is trouble for the hammerheads. I thought my infantry smart missile systems would flush those out, but not so. Then infantry squad across here pushing forwards. Chimera, I don't know what that is doing, but it's bursting forwards. Ultra confident from the Guard. Mechanised infantry making a breakthrough action here down the road against the tower. The infantry squads across here will go around the other side of the board and you can see the aggression from the Guard over the other side. So across here, this Chimera has moved around. This is empty now.
Yes.
Right, veteran squads here, parked up. No, please don't. You keep putting stuff inside the bunkers.
Well, I did paint them. That's what they're designed for.
Yeah, they look great. And it's on an objective, so it's like...
And there's propaganda posters on there, just to infuse you. Give them more morale boosting confidence.
I think you're going to try and bog me down with scouts, with white shields in combat. The priest is with them as well. Are you auto-wounding on sixes for shooting only, or is it combat?
No, for shooting.
Oh, that's right.
I moved 6 inches with them.
Yep.
The priest and the astropath. Oh, the priest advanced, the astropath didn't.
Okay.
But I just want to calculate what your leadership is for your characters.
Yes, psychic interrogation is a possibility. There's a Russ across here, dangerous. Who is that that's alive? That's Adam Holmes.
Adam Holmes.
Okay, squads across here, getting ready to fire and support. Tank commander's still very much alive as well. That's movement done for the Guard. Chance to strike hard against the tower. If they hit hard and cause a lot of damage, my reinforcements deep striking in will not be reinforcing very much. James has the potential now to cause big trouble for the tower. We'll go on to psychic phase next. 4. Walk charge value 4, it goes off, yeah. James has rolled off camera, psychic interrogation's gone off. It didn't equal beat my leadership. That was done on long strike. Okay, 3 victory points picked up, nice and easy. Psychic phase done, shooting phase next. Okay, here it comes. This is, oh, right, okay, this is Chimera firing across here.
D6 also hits.
Flaming it up, yeah. 5.
Toughness?
5.
4s.
2 wounds at -1, so 3s. Blocked both. Take a bit of effort to remove that. It's got 4 wounds left.
Okay. I'm going to do las gun fire down there.
Yep.
And I am going to... What's your arm say? 2+.
Mm-hmm. You'll get him. I've only got 4 wounds left. In Bane, armor Bane range.
Sure it dies. Yeah. Okay, so las guns down there.
Yes.
And I'm going to fire the melter guns.
Sure.
I'm going to split one of them to go over there.
Right, James is going to fire. Tyler Summers here, Space Marine player, 3 dice. This is the melter shots. All 3 actually are going to go into the broadside.
3s. 4 hits.
Yeah, 3s to wound.
3s to wounds. 2 wounds. AP -4.
6s to block. Help. Zerg.
Help you, Obi-Wan, maybe. You're my only hope.
No.
That's going to be
Dead.
6 plus 4.
Dead, it's dead. Phoenix Sword slain, it's longbow BB gone. Brutal stuff from the Guard. Got a bad feeling about the shooting phase. We're losing Phoenix Lords 2 down.
Las guns at long range.
Yeah, las gunshots next.
Pistol down there, and las guns down there.
Okay.
3s for vets. This is against the Fire Warriors.
4s.
Points.
Bunker saves. Pass them all.
Okay. Pistol.
The most boring things in the universe. A las pistol.
Doesn't wound.
They never do anything. Okay, but James fires them anyway.
Melters certainly are not.
No, that's a well-equipped squad, James. If you combine that with a few little stratagem shenanigans and so on, they're a decent unit for sure. They're both useful in your list. They'll be useful across there, and they're going to be useful across here. So I do like the mechanised veteran squads for sure. Right, it comes. This is going into the Riptide. This is the White Shields.
3 auto wounds.
Yeah, so useful.
But they're still hitting on 5s. No wound.
Right. 2 ups. Passed.
Okay.
It's tough. Be warned, the Riptide is tough. Right, there's a gap in the night underneath where it fell down. Ah, James can see, we'll trust him, so he's firing through the gap, trying to flush out breaches here.
3 auto wounds. Sorry, 2 auto wounds.
Yep.
And 5s. 4s. 5.
3 ups. Oof. Okay, just the squad leader remains.
And that again.
Good shooting. Oh, it's just half the shots, is it?
Yep.
Right, okay.
5, isn't it?
There's a
3 auto
666. That'll do.
And hit.
No, they've survived.
And a wound.
Another wound. I might survive here on a 3+. We do! Okay. squad leader lives. Okay, it's looking healthy for James. He snatched that objective across there, by the way. So we're looking at a healthy position tactically here for the guard. The points picked up as well was 12. It's nice. Oh, sorry, 8 points picked up for the control of 2 more objective markers at the start of James's turn. But he now sits on 3. So things looking good here. So we've got now is that rush across there, that one, which is equipped with double multi-melter, las cannon, battle cannon. It's going to go, or demolisher cannon. It's going to put everything into the Riptide here and Daniel Cunningham. So here we go. We've got 13 wounds left.
Demolisher.
Number of shots.
Because I moved, but I don't get real ones.
Sure.
But it's less than half moved. And 10 shots are coming in.
Oh, look at the way he picks up the dice. This is a war, it's revenge.
3 auto wounds.
Right.
And another 2 hits. I can't reroll ones because I moved. And 2 more wounds, it's strength 10. AP minus 3.
Saves a 4+. We'll go Darren Gardner here for this one. His 1 dice will become 5. It's a huge roll. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
3d6 damage.
I know. We'll go for a command reroll straight away. 4+ this. Darren Gardner. So you see this here, these 3 have made it through. That's 3d6 damage. I could pay 2 CP for counter-fire defense system to force that to be damage 1. That'll leave 2d6.
Counter-fire what?
Counter-fire defense system.
But your tower technology can't counter-fire the other 2 shots.
I know, it's too much. It's too much. Our systems are overwhelmed. If I do go ahead and do that, it'll probably keep him alive because I've got 5+ feel no pain.
Why don't you adopt brute force?
But the other problem is a las cannon shot and 4 multi-melter shots, and those 4 multi-melter shots are d6 plus 2 damage. I don't think I can survive. I could go for it and take the risk that I pass my own saves, James Faust hit and Faust to wound. I still got a wretched commander down the road as well of his firepower.
Cannons and missile launchers.
No,
pointing at it.
I'm not wasting my money. So you go ahead and roll
Money?
3d6 wounds, and just hope James rolls poorly. Oh, you can laugh or cry. 16 wounds. Oh dear. Revenge is a dish best served sweet, hot, cold.
With tartar sauce.
With tartar sauce. Patrick's here with his nautical themed remarks. We're trying to roll feel no pain. Oh, we died. All the wounds gone. Look at that. We're dead. We'll see if we blow up. No, we don't. Take him off. He's gone. Another Phoenix Sword removed from play. It's Daniel Cunningham. That's meant to be a tough unit, but against Liam Russ Demolishers, about the best option the Guard have. Who would complain that the Guard have no codex? The rules have been gradually seeped through to them. Armour of Contempt. 6s to auto wound. You dare fire at long strike. Oh, this is...
Oh, sorry. This is AP minus 4 because it's a tank ace.
Oh, the turret gun. Yes, you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Right, we'll let James continue shooting.
Attack!
The game's starting to speed up now because James is running out of targets. So some of his stuff's not going to be able to shoot at me. Everything into him.
Into long.
Right, keep it rolling. Here comes Long Strike, the next victim of James's battering firepower from the Guard.
I'll check the range in case the critics says any hate mail.
Don't worry, James. This day is yours.
2d6.
11 shots. I'm shrinking. I'm melting.
I pay you to die. I told you my confidence was over 10.
This is why I try to beat James, because he turns into a Imperial zealot monster if he starts to win games.
I stood still.
Yes.
3s to hit, because he's a tank commander, and re-rolling those ones. Things are auto-wounding.
Bail out, quick.
2 auto-wounds. Re-roll 1s. Missed.
Poor you. How many hits did you get then?
I got 9. 2 of which are auto-wounded. 3s to
Right, 3s to wound on the others.
3s to wound.
I'll take that. It's pretty good.
AP -4.
Right. Forget it. Yes, how many?
That's 66 damage.
66 damage. Oh boy. That's the end of long strike. Goodbye to him. That's 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, fantastic firepower. And he detonates. Oh, blast. What a mess. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I could smell a barbecue here. I can tell what's on it.
Looks like fish is back on the menu, boys.
Zip it, bungle. 6 explodes. What? What? D6 mortal wounds?
Yeah, because the reactor.
Hammerhead number 2. How many mortal wounds? Fire warriors. That's 10 mortal wounds so far. Oh, here, your tank. 3. Drop him down to 6. Ouch, they blow up so badly. What the heck's wrong with the tower? And then across here. Veterans. Yeah, typical.
Glory! Glory!
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Come on!
Another Phoenix Lord slain. They're being slaughtered.
D6 mortal wounds.
James, you're going to have to go on the group and apologise for this, because this is turning into...
A bloodbath, which we've been craving for.
Right, so he's not going to apologise. We'll take out... So I lost 3 from here.
And it's not over.
No, it's not. It's far from over here. James's shooting phase is continuing to go on. So it's 4 casualties. 6 here. Just done. Drop it down to 8, and then 4, not 3, on the Fire Warriors. But that's all updated. Model removed from play, but a horrific explosion taking place.
All.
So, yeah, we'll press on. James still has firepower.
Mortars. On to that object.
No, to clear him out of the way. Right, James is going for wipeouts now.
You won't score any points, I don't think, anyway.
That's good. Who?
Them.
No, I'm not in range. No, I'm not in range. You're just trying to clear him to get rid of him so that you can't get onto that central objective.
Yes.
3d6 here. Brutal stuff from the guard.
12 shots. I'm not going to use any stratagems because we are quite confident in our abilities to succeed.
James will...
Gloat all you like.
James will wallow in his
All
success.
the mockery for the army group. Rerollable because I take aim. Oh, look at that, brother. 4 auto wounds. Oh, take that back. 5 auto wounds.
Right, we'll roll that quick. Almost survived. He's gone. You can stop rolling. Stop it. He's dead. He's dead.
No mercy.
He's dead. He's gone. He's gone.
Die.
Right, next target.
Next. Now the wyvern. Shred them all.
Into here.
Let the machine spirit do its work.
Right, 4d6 shots, is it?
Yes.
Okay. 17 shots. Here they come.
Fire.
Sat still. Just looking for
Reroll 1.
4s.
No auto wounds at the moment.
Can you just stop? Stop. Count them up. That doesn't look like 17 shots.
Oh yeah, there's 11. I think there's 11. 5.
It's the worst dice count
I know, that's
I've
terrible.
seen in a long time.
I'm too excited. 11. Sorry, I take that back. It's coming in.
He hardly ever gets this kind of situation. Oh dear.
That's it. So,
You got some auto wounds coming
3
through.
auto wounds, so it should be.
About 1.
Take away them.
Okay.
I'm going to take these ones. That one's this.
Right, so I've saved my auto wounds. Just looking for more wounds coming through.
3s to wound.
3s to wound rerollable.
Rerollable because of the nature of. That's a cock die. That's a wound. Reroll those 2. So that's another 7 saves.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Shred!
We'll go on the...
Let the machine spirit slice and die. Good roll.
It's a good roll, yeah. 1 more slain. All right, so we're keeping them alive. They're taking shelter behind the train here. 6 casualties on that squad. Okay, right, next. Melter shots. This is why James was saying this hammerhead number 2 is in trouble. This is Serg, another Phoenix Lord being picked on. 3 melter shots. The rifles are going to go into the Fire Warriors.
Shock troops.
Play it? Yes. Fine, alright. So we've got 3 melter gun shots.
All Imperials call upon this.
I've got the ones that are closest to you. Maxfield Knuckles for the first shot.
Yes.
Roll it up. Here it comes.
Maxfield.
So what do you want? 3s?
Faithful Patreon. 3s, re-rollable. Because I take aim.
Hits.
5s, a hit.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Ah,
glory.
disgusting.
AP minus 5.
You're joking.
Because of +1 within armor beam.
D6 plus 2. If you roll a 6, I'm dead in one shot. 5 wounds taken. 3 wounds left. Okay, the next Patreon, Nicholas Lucas.
Maxfield.
They're all in a row here. Imperial's queuing up. Nicholas Lucas. They're all piling into James's victory here. They'll all celebrate
Hit.
together.
3s. 4 is a wound.
A wound
AP
between
minus 5.
between the legs of the dead Riptide. I'm picking up dice to save. I can't do anything. And here comes the damage. 1 plus 2 is 3. Target destroyed. You've done it with a melter shot
Mission
to spare.
Tidy job.
Do we blow up? Nope, alright. But Serg, destroyed here. Hammerhead number 2, gone. Small arms firepower's been completed from that squad. Didn't take any further casualties.
Infantry squad.
Behind.
Whack.
Offload everything into them. There's no heavy targets. Even the auto cannon will go against them.
1 hit.
2s to win.
1 wound.
-1 plus 1. 4 up. There you go.
Las guns. Rapid fire. My range, brother. If not, I will still kill them at 1.
Yeah, some in range, rapid, some not. So 8 shots in total.
Useless.
Dreadful. Okay. Probably too much smoke from burning Tower Rex, no doubt.
Hello.
You got, sorry, James, you got a frag shot here.
Oh, yes, right.
D6 shots.
D6. I roll a 6. And I promise you that is a 6. I, the Emperor.
3s. Sorry, 4s.
2 auto wounds. 2 additional hits. And another wound. 3 wounds in total.
Yeah. Past that one, just for
Flap
cover.
about. Fish. Xenos.
So 8 wounds taken. It's on Lucas Brown's squad here. It's looking a bit thin on the ground.
You want to do cross?
Right, everything this has as it drives by, you're gonna put
Burn it!
flamer liquid down into this pit here to burn out the town.
Kill 'em. D6. 1! Don't care. Spending the command point.
To reroll number of shots?
Yeah.
He wants to turn it into a fish pond of petroleum. Go. 6 hits! Oh, please. 3s to wound.
Well, Xenos sadist when it comes to Tau. Burn 'em! 4 wounds. AP minus 1. Flush them out!
4s. Ooh, another one gone. Defiant, but mostly dead.
Multi-laser.
Multi-laser, yep.
Into them.
Into the bunker.
1 hit. 6 is a wound. No AP.
Passed.
And a rapid fire.
This is from the las gun array firing down here.
Hoorah.
6 shots.
12. Rapid fire. 3 auto wounds.
Oh. We'll go on to the drone. Dead.
Dead.
6 pass. Still alive. Keeping his head down.
3 more wounds.
Got him. Just about managed to clear him out. Another Phoenix Lord in rapid succession here. Gone. That's Lucas Brown. There's others in reserve. Chris Comiskey, Ben Shaw and Chef chomping at the bits, no doubt, to get onto the board to do something, but it may well be too little too late here. There's not much Tau left on the board.
Not much at all. We've run out of targets.
You're out of targets. All I've got is a couple of Tau hiding in a bunker. That's it. This is not good. I think firepower's to complete them. Well, just calm down and just take in the situation here. The Tau are being obliterated by the Astra Militarum. James is holding nothing back.
Absolutely no
none.
quarter.
No.
All the hatred towards my faction. About time I had revenge. Ah!
He's done well. He's done well. It's good to see his army doing well. And they certainly are. It's just been very good here from the Astra Militarum for sure. Tau taken aback here at the aggression of the Guard, and they have firepower superiority on the board. So Commander Ghost Tide off the board. I think he wishes he was on the table here to make a difference, but as the reserves arrive, they're going to descend into a very sorry situation for the Tau ground forces. That's shooting phase finished, no charges to take place. It's been a fantastic turn here from the Astra Militarum, so congratulations to James's Guard. I do like his list. 4 Demolisher tanks is deadly. He's got artillery support, he's got 100 infantry, he's got heavy weapons, mortars, priests.
And white shield.
And conscripts as well. We'll calculate points here as turn 2 comes to an end. Yeah, points are coming well for the Guard. So Psychic Interrogation 3, bring it down, has paid off really well. 9 points picked up in total for that. Boots on the ground, 3 more points picked up for that one. Suits James's force very well indeed. And then just turn 2 here, so kicking off with 8 points for primaries. 22 points at this stage, that's healthy enough for sure for the Guard. The Tau on 5. So I think the battle is lost for the Tau.
You can't stop me when we watch to glory.
So I'd like to cut down the scale of James's victory by cutting down units to trim his army down to size. We're going to launch a deep striking ambush, try and cut down as much as we can. We need to do something incredible to try and salvage the game. I don't think that's going to happen, but we will descend from the sky nonetheless. Tau turn 2 coming up next. Alright, so Tau turn 2, the turn's been completed here, so I'm going to run through each of the stages that's taken place. I had an issue of sounds, I'm doing a recap of what's happened. It's been decent enough from the Tau for sure. 4 points picked up for primaries, for holding on to this one. Deep Strikers then landed across here, so the commander across behind this building. Deep striking in with these, the Crisis Battlesuits, and then it has a battlesuit landing just there. Keeping still with these. Then going on to the shooting phase, we plastered the bunker with Markerlight hits and 1 Markerlight hit on the Chimera. Then moving on to shooting, fired first the fusion cascades here from the Comiskey Crisis Hazard Battlesuit, and that stripped some wounds away from the Chimera, but James rolled a good number of 6s blocking that with 3 6s, yeah, for Armour of Contempt, so well done. So then, to finish off the Chimera, we fired 3 fusion blasters into it and destroyed it from this squad. The rest of the firepower went into the bunker and killed half the squad. And then to bring them down, we then played as the stratagem lets you fired as double the shots come through. So 20 shots came from here with an extra AP minus. James played a stratagem to try and protect them, but we managed to destroy that squad entirely. So that bunker's been completely cleared out and objective cleared. The problem is for the tower is trying to get to it now, is the problem. And the commander quite comfortably fired through here and took out the Chimera. James's squad disembarked with no casualties being taken. So at the end of the turn, points coming in, 4 points for primaries. Then for bring it down, with the vehicles being destroyed this turn, 8 points in total. A clear victory as well, because we destroyed a unit and 3 units in total, so 4 points picked up for that. 18 points to 22. The Tau have clawed back. They've taken away some of the sweetness of James's victory here at this stage, but it's an almost impossible situation to salvage. Tactically, we're out of it, and we'll hand over now to James for his turn. It's a case of seeing the game through, mopping up the Tau, and just to knock them down again to secure victory is the aim of the game here for the Guard. So we'll go on to their turn 3, the middle stage of the game. James now needs to seek the Tau and destroy them to secure a great victory for his Astra Militarum force. We're going to turn 3 for the Astra Militarum next. Right, so Astra Militarum turn 3. Well, the major factor here is the 2 Leman Russes that are alive. This one's pushed through the fences here and can see through to the commander, who's not protected at this point. The other one's pushed further up across this direction. There's a clear field of fire all the way down here. He can pick on any targets that he wants to. Yeah, he's got infantry squad set up for some firepower as well, and of course the artillery to call upon also. So that's movement done for the Guard. Conscripts are pushed forwards. White shields. They may try and go for a charge and flood here. We'll see what's left. They may try and go for a charge here and flood through to these units, but we'll see what James decides to do. We'll go into psychic phase first of all.
Psychic interrogation against him.
Go ahead.
Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll go for him.
The Paul Cook dice here, warp charging, needing a 4. Nice and straightforward. So this one should
That's
go
a
off.
9.
That'll do.
I get CP.
Yeah, 3 victory points and a command point. Leadership 10, so you don't get the CP. James will take that away. Okay, so orders here and prepare to fire. Right, so James is going to fire everything he has from this tank into the tower commander to try and take him down. Range 24, I think, is going to be. Yes, in range. Yeah, so there's multi-melter shots to come through here. What patron is this? Adam Holmes? No, it's George Whittle.
Devon Matthews.
Oh, it's Devon Matthews. Okay. So Devon Matthews to fire. First shot coming through is the battle wagon. So, not battle wagon. Demolisher cannon's going to fire. 2d6 shots here. These shots are coming
I
from...
moved more than half, so 1d6.
Oh, is it? Charles Cranford looking for a decent shot here. Get all one.
Because of the order, I'll
Reroll.
reroll the ordnance for pound them to dust.
Okay. One again. James.
One shot.
Lord Commissar Cranford will not be happy with that result. One shot. And it's a 2 for a miss. Oh, boy. Flopped with that one. Dear, oh dear. So, multi-melter shots coming through here. The first one, 2 dice. Bjork the Zog Puncher. So, 2d6.
A new patron.
Going after the double 6. That's an orc player rolling that. Okay, and now we're looking for 3s to wound.
No.
Oh, auto wounding. Right, okay. So, a solid image projection unit will negate that to damage 0. And then... And then I'm going to take a save. Do I get a save? I'm going to check to see if I've got an invuln. I don't think so. So we've got 2 up save. What's your minus?
For the multi-melts, it's 4.
6s. Whole facing 6. Blocked. Right, so save here. Artist formerly known as Veege. Needing a 6. A 3. Nope. I'll command reroll. I'm trying to survive here. No. So d6 damage minus 1 for hardened armour here.
Let us steal a Patreon.
You can go for the Chris Syme Imperial.
Yeah.
Here it comes. D6 damage. 3 minus 1. 2 wounds taken. 2 wounds taken. Forcer has 7.
Next multi-melter.
Yeah, this is Dave Humphries.
Yeah. Let's do it. Come on, Dave. He'll get a miss and a...
Yes, and a 1. Commander's going to live here. Okay, and then you got a las cannon shot, or James is thinking about a command reroll.
Yeah, I must have spent a CP.
Command reroll, the shot.
Yep.
4s then.
Freeze, tank commander.
Okay. Oh, it's the tank commander. 3s to wound. Surely. No. 1 las cannon shot next. Dylan Moore.
Dylan Moore.
Hits.
Tank commander.
Yep.
Freeze and wound.
Wounds.
AP minus 3.
3. I'll take a 5+. Travis and Jen. Help. Blocked. God dear. Commander survives. 7 shots here from this squad here. They can see the commander just about.
Rerolling. Because I stood still. We take aim.
Yeah, that's the order that's been granted. So some hits coming through. It's going to be 5s to wound. Could even be 6s, but it's 666 anyway. And we've passed them all on 2s. It's an enforcer battlesuit, so it's 2s for armour. Solid shot grenade launcher here. James will go for a dice roll. 4s to wound.
3s. That's a wound.
Right.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. 3 up.
Yes,
Yes. D3. They hardly get through those grenade launchers. 1 wound caused. James will take it though. Okay, 4 wounds left. Las cannon shot for heroics. Failed.
Reroll. Take aim. Oh, yes. Called upon patron.
Chris Comiskey.
Come on, Comiskey.
Oh, you got... Yeah, go. It's all right. Go ahead. No, I was going to suggest someone else. Okay, fouled with that squad. We've got an autocannon team across here. They're available. 7 las gun shots next coming through. Needing 4s with those. Okay, some auto wounds coming through. 2 auto wounds. 2 ups. Don't roll any. Another wound caused on the commander. Okay, next. Autocannon. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Yeah, got it. Don't roll any 1s and 2s. Passed. Could have died there. Okay. Grenade launcher again. Carry Guncle for all of the Silent King. We know the game's coming to an end, so we're using the Patreons here. That's a miss. All right, Commander survives. He's been badly damaged, but he's still alive. James has got a sniping shot here, a missile team that's been set up. Do they just move there, or are they sat there?
That's my spot.
Right, so 5s. It's a long shot. Missed. Just about.
Save that Patreon for the moment of glory.
That's Drew Gums, Cadian player. I'm dead. There's a melter team across here. They're in range 12. Drew Gums will fire now. 3 shots. Needing 3s.
Oh, it.
Oh no. 3s to wound. We'll be in trouble if these go through. All 3 have gone through. 6s to block. Blocked 1. 2d6 damage -1 from each. Just a decent roll will do. This is Drew Gums. Got him. Commander's dead. That's another Phoenix Lord slain. Ben Shaw. Cut down. We're now leaderless. Oh no, we've got the Cadre Fireblade, but without the Commander. The tower not looking particularly healthy at all. Good shooting, James. Well done.
Interrogated him and we killed.
So is he fired yet, that tank?
Nope.
Oh no. Right, so everything James has from that tank is going to offload into the Crisis Battlesuits to try and strike them.
4 multi-melter shots. Actually, no, Demolisher Cannon.
Yeah, Demolisher Cannon first of all.
There's more models, isn't there? So
Yep.
6 shots.
Ah. 3s for hits here against these. Yep.
I moved more than half.
4s.
2 hits.
2. Yeah.
Strength 10.
2s to wound.
Both wounded.
2 wounds come through.
-3.
And I've got a shield. I've got 2 shield drones, so I'll take it on them. Yeah, snake eyes.
They're gone.
Okay, they're gone. 1 and 2. It's a chef squad being picked on here. Next, multi-melter shots or laser cannon.
4 shots.
4s.
I moved.
Yeah.
3.
3s.
Nothing.
2 2s. Okay. And then a laser cannon shot.
Auto wound.
Hits, auto wounds, -3. I'll take it on a drone. So another drone gone. Okay. James is throwing the mortars. The Wyverns fired across here, stripped away the drones, put 2 wounds onto the Iridium battle suit here that's absorbing. That's now beginning to absorb the damage. James is rolling up for his mortars next. Got 2 up save, it's quite useful. It's going to be 5s to wound. James has got some auto wounds here coming through. They've been given an order.
Yep, take aim.
Okay.
So you've got 4 auto wounds.
Okay, we'll go Iridium.
And
Another save. 5. So Iridium looking for 2s, 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 2s. We hold. Right. Tough enough. Decent enough for keeping the 3 of those alive.
Fire.
So other units will struggle to target these because they're hidden behind the obscuring terrain. So I think that's pretty much shooting phase finished here for the Guard. But there's a few white shields across here. They can see against here. So a little bit of firepower left, but most of it's done here for the Guard. So firepower comes to an end. We reckon the game's over here. We've lost our commander. There's casualties across here, and we're going to struggle to even regain 1 objective, let alone... No, it's lost. Our cohesion's gone. James has tons of infantry here. There is not a chance of us trying to salvage this game. So it is an early finish here. Congratulations to Astra Militarum. It's a smashing victory for them. What we'll do is we'll project ahead, work out what points would have been scored all the way through to the end of turn 5. We'll give you a final score, but it should be a clear enough victory here for the Astra Militarum. Hurrah for the Guard. They have done particularly well in this game. So yeah, we've projected through. It's been quite straightforward, so to project through to the end of the game. So this is the contrast here about how swiftly the Guard swept through aggressively against the Tau and really shut down primaries just by destroying units and gaining ground. So Tau 4 points for primaries. It's dreadful from them. Bring it down. It's not bad. We took out heavy targets. 8 points picked up for that. A clean victory. We're getting a flow of points coming through. 7 for that one. And assassination. James protected his characters through the battle. So 19 points for the Tau. It is a low score for sure. So they've not done too well points wise at all. James maxing out on primaries. Very healthy indeed. Of turns 4 and 5, just camping out on objectives and raking those points in. Bring it down was good for the Guard. 9 points picked up for that with all of our big stuff destroyed. Boots on the ground, harvesting a nice healthy amount of points up to 12 by the end of turn 5. And Psychic, James, we rolled up a couple of extra turns for Psychic interrogation. James would interrogated this character here. 12 points picked up for that one. So healthy secondaries, strong on primaries, 78 points to the Astra Militarum. It's a crushing victory for them. against the Tau. A memorable one for them, for sure. It was immediate from James. Turn 1 was aggressive. He went after the Tau, took advantage of turn 1, caused some damage. It wasn't too bad. The Tau reacted perhaps in a panic to try and counter that as quickly as possible without waiting for their reinforcements. We jumped out. We did cause damage, taking out tanks, but then James's revenge was swift and sweet against the Tau, taking out multiple targets, and the victory was secured by turn 2, really. Tau reinforcements turning up too late to make too much of a difference. Well done to the Astra Militarum. Celebrations all round for them. James's Patreons and buddies can party tonight. They've defeated their hated foe, the Tau Empire. So just thinking about units of the game for both sides. Patrons at silver level is David Hurd, Denny Wright, Jason Martinez, Marcus Olsen, Peter Goodall, Ross Caldwell, William Schwarz and Zachary Lee. Big thanks to them for their support at silver level. Right, so units of the game for both sides. Honourable mention to the Lehman Russes here, or the Demolishers in this game. They're brutal with their firepower. They can blast targets to pieces. The Chimeras have been useful, but James's list boasts 4 of the Demolishers, and they are particularly effective. We took out 2, but the other 2 caused big trouble for the Tau. But James is going to give unit of the game to this veteran squad across here. They're aggressive immediately, helping to take down the Ghost Skill. They then went on to take out the Hammerheads as well, and then went on to take out the Commander. So they are absolute heroes, that squad across there. They're being led by somebody, are they?
George
No.
Whittle, a tactical officer.
No, they're not. No, there's no name here. Anonymous, no one's claimed them. There's a platoon commander near them. George Whittle is with them. Okay. So he directed them to glory over on this flank. So good flank attack from him. For the Tau, gonna give it to the Hammerheads. Their attack was very cool. Jumping across here, firing across, taking out targets. Good shooting from them. It's a shame they didn't last longer in this fight. That's units of the game for both sides. You keep a lookout for more content on the channel. You can head over to James's channel for more battle reports from him. There's extra content here for YouTube channel membership. You can join and sign up at Aspect Warrior level or higher. You can join us as well over in the Discord community. Just hit the join button, follow the link below for that. But that's the battle. The Imperium triumphs here against their hated Xenos foe. Yeah. The Tau will have to assess what's happened here on this battlefield. Imperium has victory. Well done to James. He's led his forces well. As veterans they are at fighting the Tau. We've seen it pay off in this battle. Thanks for watching and tune in next time.